Hello everyone, Cal Singh Dinsa here, Cal Sir, back at Nottingham Road Cemetery. So this is my third visit in a week. The last two occasions were me visiting to try and locate again the gravestone of Steve Bloomer, which I did, which is not very far from this location. So what am I doing here? Well, I'm here today to search for the location gravestone of Archie Goodall, legendary football player, born in 1865 in Ireland, Belfast, died in 1929 in London, buried here at Nottingham Road Cemetery. Now, I was aware that Archie Goodall, the younger brother of the legendary John Goodall, was buried here, and there's various books that confirm that he was buried here. I found an article the other day from 1929 which stated that he was buried here, and on the day of his burial were present Jimmy Methven and Steve Bloomer, old friends, old playing buddies at Derby County. Now, Archie Goodall was an Irish international, and like I said, he was the brother of the legendary John Goodall, also of Derby County, Preston. And it's interesting that although I was aware of where he was buried, I just couldn't find any confirmation of that on the Find a Grave website, and I had to actually call Derby City Council and ask them for confirmation as to where he was buried here at the cemetery, in which location. I'm actually in A18 this time, plot A18. Bloomer's buried in A20, and I was even given the plot location number, which was confirmed to be, can't read it now, 4583, or is it 6583? Well, let's call it 6583, can't even read mine right. Well, put it this way, others have tried to find this grave location and not been able to find Archie Goodall's grave. Reason being, they've not been able to find a headstone. And I've not been able to find a headstone either. But I know he's buried here. So I asked the lady this morning what the number to the left of Archie Goodall was. And she told me it was Emma Rimington. Emma Rimington is right there. So that's the plot number 6584, I think it is. So that means this here is the plot number 6583 for Archie Goodall. Someone's already put some markers down here. Maybe somebody else had been looking. I can't quite read it. It does seem to be an A there, so maybe it's pointing or showing the location of Archie Goodall here. So this here is the grave location of Archie Goodall. Which is again quite interesting, because like his brother John Goodall, who was buried in Watford, it's an unmarked grave. Now John Goodall, through the efforts of the Watford fans, Trevor Jones especially, were able to put up a new gravestone, a new headstone for John Goodall. But there's absolutely nothing here. It does make you wonder why. Did he run out of money? Did the family run out of money at the end of their lives, the Goodalls? I mean, we could think that a headstone could have been stolen, but there's nothing here to suggest that there was ever a headstone placed here. So this here is more than likely the location of Archie Goodall's grave. A legendary footballer who was a bit of a character, where John Goodall, his brother, was also a legend, was the man with a better reputation, you could say. This guy although he had a great reputation, he was also a bit of a character. A musical artist, a circus entertainer, a footballer. It's sad that there's nothing here today to recognise him. I mean, I had been led to believe that the grave was over there behind that bush. I tried to get under there, but well, a bit difficult. But Emma Rimington's here, and the grave on the other side is definitely not Archie Goodall. So this here must be the grave. Derby counties, Preston North End, Liverpool Stanley, Wolverhampton Wanderers, Glossop, Islands, Archie Goodall. So I found him. Will we ever have a new gravestone put down here? Well, if this is the plot and the fans want it, football fans, you don't have to be a Derby County fan even though we are in Derby, then this is the place to put it down. And I'm quite sure it's in direct line with Steve Bloomer's over there. Goodall died in 1929, Bloomer was here on the day he was buried. Bloomer was buried less than 10 years later over there. So yeah, Archie Goodall's grave right here. I'll record a video in a few minutes as to how you get to this point, but basically what I'm pointing at right there is the big clock tower of Nottingham Road Cemetery. So really you could go straight through the main entrance and go all the way down, and here you have it, Archie Goodall's grave. So it's between the clock tower and there's an obelisk there, and this crazy big bush shrub sprouting purple flowers just on the other side of that. Archie Goodall right there. Thank you to Emma Rimington.